Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside. Thanks for joining us. Again, so very excited to be able to talk to some of the educators and leaders who are taking care of our kids in school. We welcome to the program Casannah Moses. She is the new principal at H.L. Bourgeois High School. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you here. Tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about the history and kind of what led to becoming principal.
Okay. I am a graduate of Terrebonne High School. I went on to college, Grambling State University, and I pursued a degree in education. From there, I came home and started teaching. I was at Oak Lawn Junior High School.
Okay.
And then I transitioned. I stayed at Oak Lawn for 2 years, transitioned to Elysian Fields Middle School. From there, I served as a classroom teacher, instructional coach, and then I went on to be the assistant principal at Elysian Fields. So I was there for about 9 years. In that time, I always joke, I did not see leadership in my path. I had some coworkers who wanted to go back and get their degree. I had gotten my master's in curriculum and instruction.
Okay.
And so I
Wow.
was like, I'm good. And then, of course, they coaxed me into going back to school with them. And funny thing is, I'm in leadership and they're either retired or still in the classroom. But
Hey, come with me and we'll leave you and let
Yeah.
you take care of it, right?
so I went on, I started the assistant principal role, and then I was given the opportunity to be principal of Southdown Elementary School.
Wow.
Yes. So I was at Southdown for 7 years, working with teachers and students, building relationships. I'm really big on making sure that our students are first and that that's our main goal. And we're working with the students to ensure that they are successful. And now I am venturing out to high school.
Right?
Really excited
Right.
about joining the high school staff, joining the Brave family. For me, it completes the cycle of high school. So I've seen elementary level, I've worked in the junior high setting, and now I'm getting to see the end. And as they progress to go on to either college or career. So I'm excited.
Well, it's really interesting and unique, and because you talk about how you like to build things, y'all completely rebuilt the school when you were there. So you were
Yes.
principal of Southdown when it was completely redone, and then experienced COVID and the hurricane.
Right.
But it's interesting because your path is very similar to what mine was. You're an educator, and your roles at Oak Lawn and Elysian Fields. That's where I went to school.
Okay.
So I grew up. I grew up on Hibernia Place. Right. I used to walk to Elysian Fields. And that's how close that was. And so that is home for me. Every now and then I'll just pass by and look at it. And so now that it's, they're no longer a school there for those things. And so, but it's part of your past. It's interesting how you define that past as helping you appreciate what the future is going to be. And so it's just one of those things as a principal and assistant principal in those other roles. It's a unique experience coming to high school now, right? Coming to that secondary education.
Yes. It's very unique. There are so many entities. I joked with one of the staff members the other day. I said, it's almost like running a mini college because you have different facets and they all play an important part in building that whole student and making sure that they are getting everything that they need in order to be successful.
Yeah, and now leaving the role to those other ones in elementary and junior high, kind of allowing for you to be able to kind of see them and coming in and just it's kind of completing the picture. I love the perspective of being able to go through all of those different levels and being able to see how that's different. And so let's talk about post Ida, how HL is doing and what y'all are looking forward to for this year.
So we are extremely excited because this is hopefully our new normal, but we're getting back to some things that they were previously able to do. So we're excited about being able to have meetings with students, welcoming our parents into our building, being able to have activities. So one of the things that the teachers are excited about is pep rallies, little things that they've missed. So the facility itself, we have some areas that we're still working on. Our gym, girls' gym, is not usable at the moment.
Right.
So we're making adjustments to those type of activities. So our students are having to use the boys' gym.
Right.
But the teachers, I've already realized that they're very resilient, and they want to be there. So that's the plus. When you
Right.
find a faculty of people who want to be at the school, they can pour into the students easily.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where we find it very interesting that HL didn't get as much damage as other places, but it was still impacted in a large way. And so it's still making a difference. And quite frankly, some of the other bigger areas are getting a little bit more of the focus,
Right.
But not having to platoon, or to help with that. And HL did a wonderful job
Yes.
in helping with that, making a difference for the other schools in the area. And so if there was one thing that you could kind of pinpoint, first thing, when you got the role, when you got the job, what was it like? Tell me what it was like when you've got the call.
I think instantly I was shocked.
Okay.
Once
A little
you get
shock and dismay.
yes,
Right.
once you get over the shocking feeling, it's like, okay, well, I believe that my supervisors see something in me, and they
Right.
think that I'm able to go into the school. They're confident enough to think that I can go in and lead. Just getting to know the faculty over the course of the last week or two has been really exciting. And like I said, they are all coming in being very supportive, being very welcoming, and I can already feel that family oriented nature of the school, and I'm just excited about being there.
If there's one word that could describe what you're thinking about coming into this new role, what would it be?
My one word is going to be being intentional.
Intentional. Leading with intention. Well, it sounds like y'all have a great attention for good intention
Yes.
over at HL. Congratulations to you. We're excited about your future. We look forward to having you back and talking a little bit more about the things that are making a difference.
Thank you so much for having
You
me.
got it. All right. And again, our schools are in good hands, and that's going to do it for this particular segment. Don't go anywhere. A lot more Bayou time when we continue.